Welcome back to Smart Dollar Mindset, where we talk about building wealth, mastering money, and escaping the paycheck to paycheck trap through smart financial habits and investing. Today, we're going to talk about one of the sneakiest financial traps that keeps even high-income earners broke: lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep, or lifestyle inflation, is when your spending increases as your income increases. At first, it seems harmless. You get a raise, so you treat yourself. You move into a better apartment. You upgrade your car. You eat out more. But over time, these small, seemingly reasonable upgrades silently devour the extra money you earn, and leave you with zero progress toward building real wealth. Let's break it down step by step and see why lifestyle creep happens, how it destroys your finances, and most importantly, how to fight back and build a life of financial freedom instead of financial frustration. Step 1. Understanding what lifestyle creep really is. Lifestyle creep isn't about one big purchase, it's death by 1,000 cuts. You earn more, and you gradually increase your spending on better clothes, nicer furniture, fancier vacations, and meals that come with valet parking. And because these upgrades feel justified, you don't even realize your savings rate hasn't improved, or worse, that your financial health has declined. It's not about whether you deserve these things. You absolutely do. The issue is that your lifestyle expands to match your income, and you never leave room to save, invest, or build financial security. You're working harder, earning more, but somehow, your bank balance still looks the same, or worse. Step 2. Real-life examples of lifestyle inflation. Let's say someone named Jason graduates college and lands a job making $45,000 per year. At first, he lives with a roommate, drives a used car, and cooks at home most nights. He saves $500 a month and feels good about his future. A few years later, he gets promoted and starts earning $65,000. He moves into a nicer apartment alone, finances a new car with higher monthly payments, and eats out several times a week. His expenses now match, or exceed, his new income. But here's the catch: his savings? Still $0. Even though Jason now earns $20,000 more per year, he's no closer to building wealth than when he was fresh out of college. This story plays out over and over again. The salary increases, but the lifestyle grows with it. The financial foundation stays weak. Step 3. Why lifestyle creep feels so normal. The reason lifestyle creep is so common is because it's socially reinforced. When your peers upgrade, you feel the pressure to do the same. You see your coworker buy a new SUV, your friends traveling to Europe, or your cousin posting about their luxury apartment downtown. You start thinking, if they can afford it, why can't I? Or I work hard, I deserve this. And here's the twist: marketing has trained us to believe that success equals spending. That every financial win should be followed by a reward. Promotions come with champagne, raises come with Rolexes, and milestones come with material proof. The problem is, no one sees what's happening behind the scenes. People upgrade their lifestyles, but you don't know if they're living on credit, barely saving, or carrying a mountain of debt. We compare our lives to the highlights of others and make poor financial decisions to keep up. Step 4. The hidden costs of a lifestyle-driven life. The real danger isn't just in spending more, it's in losing time and options. When you increase your lifestyle too quickly, you lose the ability to invest early, which means you lose the power of compound growth. You tie yourself to your job, not because you love it, but because you have bills to pay. You eliminate flexibility. Want to take a sabbatical? Change careers? Start a business? Can't do that with a luxury car payment and a $3,000 mortgage. And that's the irony. We upgrade our lifestyle for more freedom and comfort, but end up stuck in a financial trap. Step 5. The numbers behind the creep. Let's look at the math. Imagine you earn $80,000 per year and get a 10% raise. That's an extra $8,000 annually, or about $667 per month. Now you upgrade your car, adding $350 per month. You dine out more often, spending $200 extra per month. You subscribe to more services, streaming, fitness, food delivery, costing another $100 per month. That's $650 gone. Savings rate, basically unchanged. Now, imagine instead you kept your lifestyle the same and invested that $667 per month into a simple index fund earning 8% annually. After 10 years, you'd have over $120,000. And you wouldn't have done anything extraordinary, just resisted the urge to inflate your lifestyle. Step 6. The long-term consequences over time. lifestyle creep doesn't just keep you broke, it robs you of your future. You'll look up in your 40s or 50s and realize that despite 2 decades of earning, you have little to show for it besides depreciating assets and a life dependent on your next paycheck. You'll feel the pressure to keep working, keep hustling, and keep up appearances, because you never built financial resilience. And the older you get, the harder it becomes to change direction. You'll see others retiring early, starting businesses, or traveling the world, not because they earned more, but because they made better use of what they earned. Step 7. How to stop lifestyle creep in its tracks. Here's the good news, you can absolutely stop lifestyle creep, and even reverse it, if you start being intentional. Step 1 is awareness. Track your expenses. Know exactly where your money is going. When you get a raise, ask yourself, how much of this do I want to save or invest before I spend anything? Set rules for raises. For example, save or invest 50% of every raise. Keep your fixed expenses under 50% of your income. Cap lifestyle upgrades to 10% of your new take-home pay. Automate your savings. If you never see the extra income in your checking account, you'll never miss it. Redirect new income to a high-yield savings account or investment account before it hits your spending wallet. Delay big purchases. Give yourself a 30-day waiting period. If you still want it after 30 days, and it fits your budget, go for it. Step 8. Create a financial growth plan that prioritizes freedom. Instead of planning how to spend more as you earn more, build a plan that prioritizes freedom. Ask yourself, what would I do if I didn't need to work for money? How much passive income do I want by age 40 or 50? What habits will help me build wealth, not just income? Set net worth goals instead of just income goals. Track your savings rate and investment growth, not just your paycheck. When you start thinking this way, you stop chasing lifestyle upgrades and start chasing financial independence. That shift alone can completely change your life. Step 9. What real financial progress looks like. Real financial progress is quiet. It looks like having a paid-off car instead of a flashy lease. Living in a modest home with a growing investment portfolio. Skipping fancy brunches to max out your Roth IRA. Choosing long-term wealth over short-term status. These choices won't go viral on social media, but they will change your life in 5, 10, and 20 years. The richest people often don't look rich, but they have time, freedom, and peace of mind. That's the real flex. Final thoughts. Lifestyle creep is one of the most subtle, yet powerful forces that prevent people from achieving wealth, even when their income rises. It doesn't discriminate, whether you're making $50,000 a year or $250,000, lifestyle creep can keep you trapped in the illusion of success while keeping you financially insecure behind the scenes. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't need to live like a minimalist monk to build wealth. You simply need to be intentional. Understand that every dollar you earn is a choice. You can trade it for momentary pleasure, or you can trade it for long-term freedom. And those little choices, like keeping your car another year, cooking at home more often, or redirecting half your raise to your investment account, compound just like interest. In a world that constantly tells you to upgrade, spend, and show off, choosing to live below your means is an act of rebellion, and a path to true financial independence. So the next time you get a raise, a bonus, or even a side income win, ask yourself, is this going to grow my lifestyle? Or grow my future? If you're serious about breaking free from the cycle of working just to spend, then subscribe to Smart Dollar Mindset, where we teach you how to build wealth intentionally, live smarter, and create a life you actually own. Remember, the secret to getting ahead isn't always earning more, it's keeping more and putting it to work.